Hello, hello. Hello. Yes, we're recording this to the cloud. Right, welcome to okay, I'm going to talk about a few things here on our live stream. As we get started. So let's get started as we prepare to talk about Forex. We're going to be talking about this trade, so let's check and make sure that everything is fine. We're live streaming this. I think we're going to use a demo account. Okay. So we have a trade here at hand, and we're about to hit our discussions. Those who are joining, let's join our live stream. All right. We're going to do our trade live here. And I guess you're going to like it. We are going to stream it on. Okay, I hope this is going to change a few things. And yeah. For my TikTok family. Okay, I hope this is going to change a few things. The airing started. Okay. We will have to change the profile a bit and we hit the trade. Okay. I'm going to stop recording, then start again. Right, so to make this trade go a little bit successfully, we're going to do a few things here. So, right, so we're looking at this trade, and I hope we can learn a few things here. This trade, and I'm going to share it with my community so that they can follow up and catch up. This trade, just sharing it. Oh yeah, we're getting started. We're getting started.
Project adds a lot of value to your products, and that is where I first, yeah. This product, is this product yours? Yeah. Do you have ownership of this product? What does that mean? That you don't want to use it.
Hello, welcome to our live stream. So today we're basically analyzing the trading live. So what you see on my trade lines are basically the same with so there's something that we're going to fix here. Yeah, only one thing that we're going to fix here on my end, just to confirm. Let's do the confirmation and we get going. Okay. All right, so as we plan to take on this trade, remember we took this trade when we had $100, and I was saying that we are predicting that the market would flip around, and somehow we are closer. Not yet confirm, because I'm in a rush to put back my account to, but that's the prediction that I was seeing. So far not good. I've been holding on the trade, but it's not safe now from this candlestick. But I will explain to you like, yeah. Um, it's going to be clearer and it's going to be much more better with our trading. Those of you who have just joined our trade, yeah, I'm just giving you some of the trading tips, what we need to do before we take on our trade. This trade, I'll be explaining to you why it was yet safe for us to take on this trade. You could see that there's no breakthrough. I'll explain most of the things like one by one as we keep pushing forward with our trading. We are trading, basically we are trading gold versus dollar, US dollar. And what we are doing is that we are having a 5-minute trade frame, just like I put in the chart. And of course also, I want to let you know that if you look at our price, it's actually around when the price is around 5,173, 174, yeah, on average. So that's the price that we're looking at on average. Now, the market is a little bit choppy in the sense that it's sideways. So we still don't have any strong breakout. So it's not clear whether we can have a higher structure on our trade. So it's kind of like if I had not yet closed this trade, I would be negative. Remember, I opened this demo account. I also have the the, this is the real account which you're going to be able to do it. As we first start this everyone here on the demo account before. Borrow. Okay, I hope I'm going to get much more better presentations now, especially that I've been getting a lot of echo from the different streaming platforms that I'm using. Okay, it's our first time doing this, but I believe now we're done with all the echoes and it's quite good now. Can actually listen in. So it's going to be a very good way to do our trading, and yeah, you're going to enjoy now much more better. Yeah, so let's see how we can trade live. We're going to do this trading live, and I'll keep giving you my predictions when to take the trade because we are trading gold versus dollars, and we'll see. We'll see. We're using the demo account. We open it with 100 USD, and we want to see whether we can flip this 100 USD to make 200 or $2,000. Then from there, I can show you how we can deposit on our real account and take on the trade. The reason why we're not yet doing it on our real account, because the market is still choppy sideways and there's no strong breakout. And since there's no strong breakout, we cannot go ahead and start trading. So we need to watch the market very well and then understand our market before we can start actually buying gold. I've seen quite a number of people don't like to trade online, and a number of you keep saying that, are there really Forex traders who make money? Let's do it together. And we are going to flip all this account into this venture. We're using the broker XNES, and some people want to hide. For us here, we're not hiding anything. Yeah, that's what we are going to do. So right now, we are in the middle of a range where we don't see any breakthrough. I'll talk about this candlestick, but for me, for now, I've been looking at this trading since morning. I think today is a very difficult day for traders because the buying probability here is low. So, and since it is low, what you can do is to wait for a strong 5 minute candle to close at least above this amount of money, which is 5,175. Then, yeah, then you can try to get an entry after the candle closes. So that would be much more better. Okay. We will try to do that as we keep interpreting this. But of course, we need also to know when to place our stop loss. We're not doing any trade. Our lot size is kind of like big. For $100, I recommend you to use a lot size of 0.01. We'll explain those ones a little bit also later. Now, Another thing that I want you to know is that when do we do a bounce buy? So a bounce buy is a form of a strong bullish rejection from a candle. Now, the easy entry point is when our price comes a little bit lower. That's when we would be able to do basically to do a bounce buy. So let's look at this trade. When you look at this candle, it's quite hard to predict which direction this trade is going to take. Yeah, but since we are trading on a demo account, it's okay. We can go ahead and risk. But I would always wish that, yeah, let's see, let's confirm and buy. So you here can set up your stop loss and then put up your profit. So you could see right away where it closed. So that's the challenge with putting those stop losses. But let's confirm one more time. But we here anticipating, you see, it's now getting lower, and that's quite dangerous now. Because I told you, for me on my real account, I will not buy. You rather wait for a good signal or a bullish rejection candle so that you take up this trades. Some of you may think that, oh, probably why. I don't actually explain those candlesticks so much. So what should you do? It is not good to buy in the middle. So these are the kind of problems we have. This is just like luck. It's not something which is quite clear. But I guess also it's important not to guess the direction, okay? Like, oh, it will go up, you see, with this armor. Now you see, we lost almost our $1. We can only be lucky if this direction is a bullish and goes up. If it is a bearish, we're finished. So now that's one of the biggest challenge. And of course, do not enter when without a candle confirmation. So you need to get a confirmation before you enter the trade. But right now, I can give you my professional advice. You can see we're taking these profits basing on, I would tell you 100%, these are just based on speculations that it will go up. Yeah. Okay. So this wasn't a good direction. So let's practice with our demo account and see how we can grow our demo account, because we don't have to use our real money. Yeah. There's no big deal here. You're lucky that you can see set balance, but please keep the comments coming. Let's see what to do. First, keep practicing on the demo account. I can tell you 100% in our comment section. Please chat W and say in the chat that right now the market is compressing. Let's wait for the breakout which is coming. And it's always important to be patient, and also before you use your real account, make sure you get one candle confirmation rule. You can follow every single trade. We'll talk about this kind of candles most of the time. Yeah, so We're still back here on our demo account. Now, this is what I was trying to tell you. So let's wait. Yeah, I will tell you why. You can see, okay? See all these trades right from morning, from here. There's no breakthrough. And you keep holding on this trade. Yeah, it's kind of like stable, but you see? But we're hoping, but once we get one good candle confirmation where it comes down like this, and this is the, let's can try to study, like look at this candle. From this point, and so let's keep holding on the trade. We'll get more. Okay. Yeah, it's really interesting, but we'll keep doing this all day long and see whether we flip this. If we flip this to $200, then of course you're good to go, or even 1,000. We're going to do this for 1 month every day and see how best we can flip this trade. Okay. Let's go. For those who are watching us, let's know in the chat what you think about the trading. Is the market good? Can we take on the trade? We are still waiting for one good confirmation before we take on our trade. Yeah, but I know the market will be much more better. Let's go, guys. You're getting inspired. Trading is getting better. Let's keep rolling, guys. There's another broker here, Trading View. I've not traded on View. There are other people who trade on Bitcoins. Yeah. So we can also try to look at best candle confirmation. We could try to look at them in pictures. There are quite a lot of content we can consume, but let's see which one could be much more better. Okay. I don't know whether it would be like so there's what you call the hanging man, and then there's also what we call the shooting stars, the bearish engulfing, and then also we have the evening stars. We have also the, maybe if you want me to explain this, but when you see a very hanging man here with a hammer, that means it's coming into the bearish direction. Bearish is like sloping downwards. So you just need to learn this. Then there's also the tweezer top, then also the dark cloud, the shrinking candle. Yeah. So you just need to understand those. Probably we could check another one and see. There are so many informations here. What is a confirmation? All right. You can see a confirmation. A confirmation on a chart describes a chart pattern that shows a sustainable stock trading opportunity by virtue of its persistence and given credibility. So you could check this around, but it might be confusing. If you just join our channel, please. We're trading and we're trading live. You see, that's why I was telling you, like, if you look at this chart, this is our real account. This is a real account. We have not deposited money because the market's not kind of good. But I'll deposit and we do live trading. And this is going to be like one of your best channels for trading. We trade live, we cry together. Yeah. Yeah. Look. So you see, on the demo account, it's the same. I can also delete this. I can delete this. So you could look at the similarities. I can delete this as well. Okay. Now, if you look at the demo account, this is a demo account. If you look at this demo account, and then you look at our interpret the chart, our demo account, okay? And also our real account where we have not yet deposited. So we'll use this blue line for you to know that, you see, it's the same. So if you open an account with, if you also get like another broker that you're using, but for me, I'm trading using XNES. I think XNES is one of the best broker, and a lot of people who are making it these days are trading on XNES. Yeah, it's quite a very good journey to start and see how we can grow up this channel together and flip, make more money. Yeah, but we will see how we can flip. If you have anything to say, guys, please let me know. Just like I said, I'm only giving you directions on where to take our trade. Okay? Yeah. I'm giving you directions on where to take the trade. Okay, so if you're going to use what we call swing, we could pick up this, increase the lot size to like 1.2, confirm buy. We've just entered the trade, and pretty much you're going to see a very big difference here. Okay? That we're losing some money because we just joined in the middle of the trade, but because of this candlestick, we expect, and of course, when the lot size is big, actually you lose more money. But we are anticipating that from this point here, it will go up. Because when you look at this candlestick, this candle is actually a promising one that, yeah, it will go up. So hold on a bit. If we had gone up, can confirm. So we made our $1. Yeah, that is what they call like swing trader. Just swing in, get your $1 and get out. And of course, if you're trading with $100, you could aim at making like $10 or $20 in a day. So let's see whether we have $1 here. Okay. That's pretty interesting for our new beginner. So let's first wait, because right now we don't know which direction it would take. But it would have been nice if you had like stayed in the market. We held on the trade, keep holding on the trade from here, hoping that it will still be what? It will be a bearish. No, it will be a bullish, I mean. So in that way, you take some money. So let's wait for a good confirmation. As I can always interpret this for you over and over and over. Okay. On our demo account. I can rethink with you, and then we look at this trade much more. Yeah, but our account standing is still $1. You see, we still don't know the directions which it will take. But can we take on the trade? Okay. So can we take on the trade? So just like I said, right now, can we take on the trade with this kind of candlestick? I can still tell you there's no immediate entry point for us to take the trade. Because if you look at this chart, we don't have any immediate point. The price is still around 5,5170. And in our recent small pullback from a minor push-up, from just a minor push-up, it's still inside our sideways range. Sideways means going up, going down, going up, going down. So it's still within. So ideally, there's no strong breakout yet for those of you who want to take on the trade. So I don't think it's a good thing to take on the trade. But we still have to wait, because the price is still at around 570, so we cannot take on the trade. Do not take on the trade. There's no, the momentum is basically weak. Our candle is weak and there's no strong momentum. So we cannot take on the trade yet. So you have to wait. And you have to wait too. Just like the way I'm waiting. Okay? Yeah. That's what I can tell you. Can you take on trade with this kind of trade lines? Yeah, of course, I've mentioned it that what we see right now is that our price is still around 5170. And of course, with our recent pull up and pull back, minor push up, it's just a minor push up. Minor, it's just a minor. So this minor push up, and then there's this bearish. And then we anticipated that it will go up, but if I can twist this, if I don't want to add another one, it's like it's still going down. There's no clear breakthrough. It's still moving sideways. So guys, don't take on the trade. That's my advice. Wait for a clear signal. Wait for a good confirmation. if you're trading right now on XNES, our broker, please wait. There's no strong breakout yet. Our current candle is weak and there's no momentum. So if you take on trade, please, you will crash. So we've made $1 on our demo account. We have the real account, but we can't take on trade right now. I know when to take on trade on a real account. I can deposit. It's instant. And then we get on that trade. Yeah. So let me know. I can also tell you one thing that what we see right now, it's not yet good because the recent small pullback after a minor push up, okay, there was a minor push up here, cannot really confirm for us for it to really take on this trade. There's no strong momentum. The candle is still weak. And we can maybe take on trade in the next minutes, but right now we cannot. Okay, so right now, this is the hammer, an inverted hammer. I can confirm here and take trade because I can tell you if you're a swing trader, this might flip a little bit here. And I don't want you to trade like this. No, this is quite dangerous, you see. But let's hold on the trade and see. Probably it would go up. Okay. Let's hold on. And our lot size is actually big. With $100, okay, even a lot size of 0.02, it's okay. Yeah, but of course, there was no entry. If you make losses, just like we already made losses of $3, but let's just wait for this because we've seen this confirmation, hoping that it will be a reversal and will go up. If it doesn't, then we will still have our losses. Yeah, we will have our losses. We don't have a take profit. But I always tell people that once I hit a loss, which is quite dangerous, you can now see this is a very huge $4. That's a lot of money here. 6, no clear confirmation. And now this is how people blow accounts. I'm going to keep it like that because see with this candle, I told you, we didn't have a clear confirmation. Now let's see where it's going. Oops. And you can see how you blow up your account. We are on a demo account. So imagine, see, that's why I told you, now look, okay? And I think the best option is to stop this trade, okay? We have to stop this trade. Now, we can clearly see a very good breakthrough is coming for us. So if we sell, let's try to recover a bit. Yeah. Let's try to recover a bit because we really, okay. Yeah, this is a confirmation that I needed most. Okay. All right. That's a good recovery. Guys, what? So this is the confirmation that I was talking about. Too risky, too dangerous. So we decided to sell. Now that's okay. We are 90 something. Now we have a confirmation. So we are now going to have the reversal. So yeah. Now I think you can see this is the bearish. This is a bearish. Okay. This is a bearish. So now we'll have now a very good breakthrough. Now from this point, that's why I always tell people to hold on. It's still going down. Then when we get a very good signal, we now have a good entry point. So for those of you who have been waiting, I'm now going to tell you to buy gold. Yeah. I'm going to, it's not bad. We can we can still flip it back. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you can see here. We're not faking anything here, guys. Okay. We are doing it together. So let's wait for the next candle confirmation. This is still okay, but let's wait for this confirmation to come. Okay. Now I can delete this and then use this one. Okay. And then now use this. We can hold on this. Okay. But we need to wait for that confirmation still. Okay. Okay, let's confirm and then. So now if it is okay, you can just increase the lot size so that you get back your money much more faster. Okay. So far, so good. The lot size is okay. We're using lot size of 3. But I can put it back to 1 or 2. Then always, when you have this long one, you're not yet sure. Need to wait for that confirmation. but if you put and then you hold on the trade, you will still make it. Yeah, trust me, you will still make it. So it's not bad. Yeah, we can take on. For those of you who are trading with me on your demo account, you can still take on the trade. Yeah. And if you want to join our group, so we're going to create up, but here you can take on the trade, guys. I can buy. I can buy. Yeah. The lot size is small, but I can buy. Trust me. It's going to be a bullish from this point. You're going to experience a bullish. So we will have a bullish, brothers. We have not set the stop loss or what, but you could see. And trust me, okay? Trust me, I will hold on that trade. I will hold on that trade. I only increase my lot size when this confirmation is quite good. So now, when should we set up our, now you can see we are coming up quite well. From there, I will hold on the trade. But if I was to do like swing, I would wait for it to go for the money to take some profits and then I close the trade. But now it's still running. So let's hold on the trade. It's not a bad sign. We're doing a 5-minute trade. We are waiting for the next candle stick to come, and then we keep monitoring. Not bad. Yeah. Not bad. This is what I was telling you, like if you fear so much, you can go and then look at the profit and then go, oh, see? Then you take it. That's kind of like fearing too much. Mhm. Yeah, but from these two, I guess the best option is to hold on. Yeah. The best option is to hold on, guys. Guys, like the video. Like the video, like the video. Mm. Like the video as we keep trading, man. Okay. So I've opened a new position. Things are still looking well. I'm hoping that we see if I held on this trade like throughout. I had a confirmation here. There was this quite a good breakthrough. I'll give you all my experiences, guys, that we do not actually, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, so you wait for my analysis. Yeah, but we can allow it to roll because we're even using a demo account. So, but we need to set our stop loss. Okay. We need to add a stop loss. So let's say our stop loss is 530. Okay. Then our profit, we can add our take profit when it's 580. Okay. Then we can increase our lot size to 4. That means we're looking at short-term profits. Yeah, so you can see. Guys, are we risking too much? This is how your fellow traders buy the this is how your fellow traders really buy the Mercedes. Some people say that it's a funded lifestyle. I don't think so. Okay. So now you've set up our stop loss. Yeah. Da, da, da. Okay, let's see. If probably want to take it back to like $1,000, we would do that. No, $100, we could do that. Okay. But also, I just want, okay, let it just cross 100. Then we first close this one. Then we take on it with a smaller lot size. Okay. We have our, here, even if we sit and then relax a bit, we're not so much worried. We will still be taking some money. So guys, let me know. Those who are trading live with me on your demo account, let me know. Yeah, because I can tell you like clearly with the way we are looking at the market right now. Okay, I confirm I'm back to what? So that was the strategy. But still, we have not yet made that money. So I'm going to reduce the lot size to 2, remove the stop loss, and keep holding on the market. But it was not a good point to enter. But now you see, making 2. Okay. At least we got $2 and then not so good. I don't like it when we're coming back, but yeah, let's hold on. I saw something like, oh, confirm. Oh, so we made $2 back, but that's what they call swing trading. You're just looking for that $2, $3, and then you call it a day. That's being a swing trader. Just don't wait. But just like I've told you, see, we made our predictions here, and I told you do not enter the market based on the prediction. What we needed was just a strong bearish impulse. Okay. So it made a strong bearish impulse. This strong bearish impulse is the one that we are looking at it. Okay. Now from there is what we are using to concentrate on our trade. And yeah, it's actually bouncing back. Trade is bouncing back. Okay. So, but I can tell you, I can hold on this trade for some time, but we have our profit here, $2. I think those of you who have been with us right from the time we had that dangerous bearish movement, we actually lost a lot of money, but now we're back. We're back. It's just strategy. So I think it was not okay for us to buy. But can you buy? We just need to hold on the trade. Okay. Right now, I'm not holding on the trade. I'm even I always don't like entering the trade when I have that too much feelings. The reversal is not clear. It's not even confirmed. There's this like have misconception that okay, we are buying against the recent momentum. Pretty much the structure is still weak, very weak for us to take on the trade. You can see at any point it would say come back, but all I can tell you from the previous trade, this is still going to keep along for quite some time. Let's wait. It drops a little bit here. So now at that point, I need to know that it's around 550. So if let it first set, then I set my stop loss. Yeah, but we're not doing so bad. We're not doing so bad. So right now, this is what we call a counter trend bounce, not confirmed reversal. We just there trying to see. So what happens here is that the recent momentum is basically based on the this bearish. Yeah, this bearish. It was a strong one. And this is where most people cry, like, so, and because we didn't have a very good confirmation, and of course you have to study the candlestick and which direction the trade is going to take. But I can tell you what you should do with the current trade. It's that if the price drops below 560, okay, then buyers are losing control. So the buyers are going to be losing controls if the price drops into actually 560. It's not yet. Right now, the buyers are still in control. But if it drops below 556, guys, buyers are losing control. And that means if it happens, we should consider closing earlier. Like we did, we closed our trade. We made our $2. I told you don't look at making all that serious money at once. Remember, we are trading on a demo account here. If you can hold on to this market, let's wait. We'll put up our stop loss just somewhere below here. Okay, now you see, not yet good. Not yet good. Wait for the confirmation. Wait for my confirmation. Guys, trading is fun. Can actually make more money here. So when it becomes safe for you to buy again, that means it should be slightly above this 560. Should be 560 should be, because that means the momentum has shifted. Yeah, let's wait a bit. We're going to take on trade, but I will show you. Let's just get that confirmation. But my honest professional view on this entry is that the entry we made earlier where we bought, it was just we're dealing with a small account which doesn't bleed so much. And of course, we are using the dollar account, which is demo. But in a real account, we should not try this again, because we shouldn't try this on our real account. That's why our real account is here. The same thing that is happening, that strong bearish movement, okay, it happened here. It happens here. It happens here. This is our real account. We have not deposited, brothers. So you see, what you see on my side is the same as what you see on your side. So guys, let me know how it's faring that side with you. Can we take on the trade yet? We can't come back to our demo here. I'm waiting for the market to be at least above this 5. I'll tell you, this is what they call swing trading. I think. So for those of you who don't know what swing trade means, in swing trading, I can tell you something that I've decided to learn when I was doing a little bit of Forex. I'm teaching myself. For those of you who have been here, guys, I'm not attached to any mentor. I've been teaching myself how to trade. Self-taught. Self-taught is much more better. So in swing trading is that it's a trading style where we hold position for several days to a few weeks to capture a swing in the price. That's what swing trade means. But of course here, instead of trading small moves on 1 minute, 5 minutes chart, I always recommend you do a 5 minutes or 5 minutes chart. You only focus on price movement on a higher time frame, like a 1 hour time frame or a 4 hour time frame, or even a day, a daily. That's what swing trading means. But simple. I can let you understand it in this way. There's what we call up, which is a pullback or up. So up, then a pullback and up. So then there's down, okay? There is down, then pull back and down. So a swing trader tries to buy the pullback in the uptrend, which is the bearish. That's what they call uptrend, downtrend. So all the trade until a major move finishes. Like if here it's down, you expect it to go, you can hold on that trade until that major move finishes. So if gold drops to maybe like some, like here, okay, drops to drops like from 5.2 to 5.1, then starts forming a higher low, okay, like around 5.120 to 5.30, then you can hold on that trade for days so that you can eat like a 5,000, a 5,200. That's a swing trade. Yeah, so you hold on trade for more days, but I do not do that, brother. Now here I have a signal, I can confirm the buy, but we can only get lucky. I always tell people, you see, there's a mistake I made. You see this candlestick, okay? See this candlestick. We had it also somewhere here. It's quite similar, okay? And then it went up. But anyway, it's we could hold on here. Yeah, but we know it should go up. So you see, we even lost the $2. That's why I tell you it's not good to trade like that. Actually, I can tell you that sometimes buyers may be losing controls over buying. So it might only be going now down. Yeah, might be going down. So let's see. We have not set our stop loss. But let's wait and see. Hoping that the market will play in our favor. Okay, it's kind of like almost playing in our favor. But remember, we already made like $2. So let's wait. Let's hold on to the trade and see. Let's hold on the trade and see. Nothing made yet. Lost $2. Very painful. But we had a candle here that was giving us a little bit of hope. The market would play in our favor. So let's see whether the market will play in our favor. Yeah, actually we're trading live here. Mhm. Things are not yet looking well. You can see. It's hitting us seriously. You've lost $5. Imagine you've put here your, that's why it's very risky to trade with what? When you're trading gold, it's very risky to trade with $10. Need like $30. So our lot size, you have to reduce it, man. Because, bro, what the heck are we going for? Okay. Can increase the lot size. Can increase the lot size and confirm. Pow, pow, pow. These ones which are making losses, we can close them. Only remain with the one which is making profit. But just like I said, we could leave it there. Any questions here, guys? We talked about swing trading. So what's the best move right now? Do we have experts? I know experts do not join this kind of. What's the best move? You can't trade the whole day. What's the best move right now? Our fellow traders. What is our best move? Guys, subscribe, like the video. What is our best move? Are we making profit? Are we blowing account? Are we crying together? Of course, we already made losses. And it's not a good day to, by the way, it's a good strategy. Pick $5, $10, exit the trade. I'm holding on to this trade, and that's the challenge of holding on to a trade. When you're holding on to a trade and the market is going against you, that is a challenge. Very big challenge here. We're hoping. We're hoping. Not bad. Consider profit, but it's good to be here when you're a beginner. If you're an expert, it's not good to be here because here we're taking trades with people who are just beginning. And you will learn Forex very well. So I'm going to give you wait for my confirmation. Make sure you hang around and wait for my confirmation as we do trading here every day. Every single day here, we can do our live trade. And then, yeah, pretty much every single day. But I will give you a hint. We'll talk about that. Remember when we were talking about a trade like this? So I was telling you, the benefit of looking at, some people call it the neckline, but there was a head here, transformations from down to a uptrend, something like this. This was a very good confirmation. And then you close from here, take. So that is if you're doing swing trade. You can hold on that trade for a long time until when it hits your takeoff profit, and then you can take your profit And that's the beauty with it. But here, we're basically trading and we're hoping that the market would be in our favor. We'll get to understand more. You see, I don't believe so much in those straight lines because they keep really becoming stubborn. But let's look at this confirmation candle. They're quite easy for us to understand. And let's just look at them. Oh, it's a Facebook candle guide. So this Facebook stuff do not work here. There's what they call a bearish. Actually, this guy's stuff looks a little bit cool. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at that. Okay. Okay, so these are some of the images that I always talk about. Like there's what they call a bullish engulfing, the hammer. The hammer is that upward candle stick. Then you have what they call the morning stars. Then the three white soldering, the inverted hammer. So inverted hammer. Then there's also what we call the piercing pattern, the bullish. Then there's called the three inside up. Then we call the tweezer bottom. Then on the neck pattern, and then the bullish counter. The three, all this you need to analyze them before you take on the trade. Yeah, but I guess time to go check them out. Those one, but there's something here. There are quite some types of candle patterns here. I don't know if I could be able to show you. Okay. So these are the types of candle patterns for those of you who have just joined us. We'll try to look at them, especially this one. Okay. I don't know if I can get it as an image. Oops. Oh, need to be careful. Okay. Okay. So we have types of candle patterns here. For those of you who are joining us as beginners, let's get back to our chart and see. Things are not looking good for us. Why? You see, it's taking a different direction. So the market is against us. And you're still holding on. We lost about $10 far. I'll close this and I will sell. I'll do a swing thing first so that I get some money back. Yeah. Okay. All right. That was uncalled for. Just like I've told you, I said like this might mean this. Okay. Yeah. Might mean this. You know the difference between bullish? You need to do some bit of swing trading. I don't always like to, we'll make it back. I always don't make those mistakes, but let's first talk about this. So now there are a few things to learn here, but we'll recover. Don't worry. If you're here online, don't worry. We're going to recover back that money. So this is the most important thing that I prefer to understand in trading. So there's what they call types of candles, types of candle patterns. Now, this is where if you're going to take on trade, every beginner, you need to find time and stick around here. You get to understand them. So there's what they call a bearish, a bullish. A bull is like an upward trend. A bearish is a downward trend. So there's what they call a bearish, a bullish. Now we use these green indicators. I think people are running away. Okay, chart. Can we stick around here or we let it go? But we need to understand this. Okay, I think just to make people understand is that there's this which is a hammer, a hanging man. Okay, when it's red, it's called the hanging man. When it's here's where the market's opening and it's high, so you could take on. So each and every time you see this kind, just know that you have to sell here, you have to buy. Okay, in the bullish. So that's the benefit. Then there's all what called the shooting stars. It's having this inverted hammer. So in the bullish, I always prefer people take trade when it's like an upward trend. So it's normally an inverted hammer that is it's usually observed at the end of a downward trend. So you look at this at the end of a downward trend. So let's try to get there and see. I think we could use that. Okay. Do you have ops that raw? I'm still studying this. Okay. So you have what we call the bearish and the bullish. There's what they call the hammer in the bullish. In the bearish, we call it the hanging man. The hanging man is a candlestick pattern with a long wick below the candle body. Okay. Yeah. Then we also have what we call the shooting stars. The shooting star is simply an inversion of the hanging man. It has a small body and a long wick above it. So with little to no wick below. Little or no wick. So this has a long wick. This is the wick. So you should understand that whenever you see the hammer in the bullish, it means the market is opening. So you can enter here. You expect an upward trend. Okay. Now you can even see it here. Let me first talk because I rarely advise people to take trade when it's in a bearish, unless you're looking at some strategy. Let's look at only the bullish, where we have the hammer, we have the inverted hammer. Okay. The inverted hammer means the market is opening. Okay. And of course, when the market opens, basically an inverted hammer is usually observed at the end of a downward trend. So if you have a downward trend, so let's go and look at the downward trend here. Okay, do you have, should kind of be long like a hammer at the end of it? Do we have a downward trend? We didn't have one here. We didn't have one here. So it's just like speculating, predicting. So like, if I buy, what would happen? Yeah, because we don't have clear in the confirmations. I can tell you. Do not have clear confirmations. That one I can tell you 100%. Okay, let's look at them here. So we also have what we call the bullish. So the bullish has an inverted hammer. An inverted hammer is usually observed at the end of a downward trend. This pattern is similar to shooting stars and differs only in the positions where it occurs. Yeah. So, but mainly you look for these two. These two are very good confirmations that you can use when dealing with what? Our trading. So guys, are we making our trade okay? Are we losing? Oh, that not good to buy. We should have actually, okay. That is too bad for us. That's why we are dropping so fast here. Okay. Okay. Let me show you how I can, oh, let me show you I can take this thing back. Okay.